Mazuma Boxing back with another video. Alright guys, let's talk about a fight that a lot of channels aren't really speaking about. Now, I went to this article on Boxing Scene, shout out to Boxing Scene, and Lou DiBella of DiBella Promotions has said that he's ready to sit down with Bob Arum to make a fight between Terence Crawford versus Felix Diaz. Wow, that's a pretty good fight, man. I would love to see that. Both 140-pound fighters. You know, Terence Crawford now, I think he's a WBO and WBC champion after beating Victor Postal. Now, Felix Diaz is calling him out, and here's a couple quotes from him doing this. And this isn't his first time. This is actually, I think, like his second time that he's actually spoke out to the public, saying that he wants the Crawford fight. And he says, "I said it earlier, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Crawford is the fight I want. There was a ton of positive responses throughout the industry after I called him out the other day, and rightfully so. Which is, I mean, I couldn't see no negative criticism off of it. Like he just went up a weight class to be the welterweight, and Sammy Vasquez, and he was a top. He was making noise in the welterweight division in terms of being a prospect. And he says, stylistically, this is a can't miss fight. Everybody knows it, including him. I have no problem going to Omaha for it either. He is the champion. I have no issues going into his backyard and taking his belt from him." So you can see by this statement, like he's pretty confident in what he's able to do with Terence Crawford, which is exactly what you would need. And shout out to Felix Diaz because a lot of fighters aren't calling Terence Crawford out. There's a lot of fighters that's ducking him, like Pacquiao or whatever. But that's a completely different story. Now he goes on to say, "We could fight in his mother's kitchen if that's where he's most comfortable. My bags are packed for Omaha. I'm ready. Terence, are you?" So it's a pretty bold statement by Felix Diaz. Felix Diaz is 8-1. I mean 18-1. I'm sorry, with 8 knockouts, and he's the only Dominican fighter to ever win a gold medal for them. So that's he's a pioneer in this Dominican boxing game. I see, um, and a lot of people could debate that he's actually undefeated because they actually believe a lot of people actually believe that he got robbed against his last fight with Lamont Peterson. Me personally, I don't think Lamont Peterson won. I think it was definitely Felix Diaz's fight, but the judges scored a majority decision, and they gave it to Lamont Peterson. And a lot of people could just say that he's 19-1, and he was sort of outboxing Lamont Peterson. Man, Lamont Peterson was trying to knock his head off, and he just couldn't, man. I really believe that he beat Lamont Peterson, but besides all of that, he's a pretty good fighter. I like Felix Diaz, and I love the way he tore apart Sammy Vasquez. He has a lot of momentum coming on. Although he took that loss, a lot of people are still supporting him, and I don't know, the momentum's looking pretty good for Felix Diaz, and with a lot of fighters not really wanting to fight Terence Crawford at 140. I mean, he might as well do it. And Bob Arum says that he's willing to negotiate with like the other side now, so it shouldn't be no problem making this fight happen. It seems like Felix Diaz is easy to negotiate with as of right now. And Lou DiBella has a statement as well. He says, "I have no problem working with Bob to make this fight happen on any network. Bob and I have been making deals for a very long time, and I know that we can get something done here." So they've done business before, so there isn't no legitimate reason as to why this fight can't happen. It is really up to Terence if he wants to accept this challenge. This is a fight that any network committed to great boxing will want to televise. The ball is in Terence's court. So he's pretty much handed it off to Terence. I would love to see what Terence Crawford has to say about this. Terence Crawford, he doesn't really back down from challenges from what I remember. And if anything, a lot of people back down from him. So I would love to see what he would say. And I hope it's something positive. Now, y'all guys let me know what y'all think about this fight. I think it's a pretty solid fight if it is put together. But that's pretty much about it. Let me know what y'all guys think. This is Mazuma Boxing, and we out of here.